I'm here. I'm not late. Oh yeah, wait. I am a little bit late. Fuck. I thought I timed myself off. I actually wasn't changing my bed sheets. I was changing my couch sheet. Because I actually cleaned my couch the other day and my gamer chair. Let me just add, don't forget to clean your gamer chairs, guys. There's a lot of stuff that gets stuck in between the cushion, I discovered. Hey, Suika! What's up? You know, wasn't there a VTuber that like sold their gamer chair? Am I looking for more mold? No, I'm not. What did she do this time? Nothing, I swear. Lucifer. Lucifer, thank you for the sub. And Charlie. Rima, what's up? What's up, guys? Hey, Lucifer, thank you. And Charlie, thank you for the resub chats. Thank you, thank you. Get those memberships up. Alright, I'm just gonna put some lipstick. Aquaphor is the best lipstick, by the way. Don't ever, like, go to Sephora and buy one of those $30 lipsticks. It's not worth it. That's the Rima advice of the day. But I'm gonna give you guys a bunch of advice today because today is a massive day for the unemployed. Oh my god. I need an absolute cinema toggle for this model. It's, today is like, unemployed final boss. Lipstick white, no, like dehydration lipstick. Lip balm. Why do you need it? We can't sit because my lips are dry, bro. I need to be moistured. Yeah, that's right. You take it back, chat. Say, ah, okay. I want chat to say, ah, okay. Never mind, you're right, Rima. Am I the CEO of Unemployed? Maybe I am. Maybe I am because of my job. Our well-moisturized streamer. Yeah. Yeah, get a lip balm. Okay, Unc. Okay. Yeah, I'm... Ah, never mind. You're right, Rima. Thank you, guys. Rima does chapstick. Well, it's the gel version, so is it really chapstick? Chapstick is the stick version. I'm showcasing here I feel like this is relatable because I was late to this stream and Necro was asking, I do wonder what VTubers do during their intro screen, so I made sure to explain it to him. Once I press live and the clock starts ticking, everything suddenly becomes a pressing matter and everything that I've been putting off becomes of the utmost importance. I must wash the dishes, vacuum, refill my bottle of waters, go to the bathroom, wash my face, brush my teeth. I must make sure there's plenty of paper towel next to my desk in case of a spill. I must test my multi-stream chat, fix my YouTube channel point, and make a Twitter announcement. It's embarrassing for me, but unfortunately it has to be this way and I'm only activated by deadlines and the shame of missing them. And yet I'll still miss them because I'm always late to my 10-minute timer, but that's a strategy that only works for me. It's like guests are coming over even though we can't see if the bed is made or not. I know. And I also, like, I used to, you know, stream pantless. You know, there's this joke that, like, VTubers stream pantless, and you totally can, because obviously nobody sees you. But now I like to put on pants or, like, shorts, at least. I don't know why, it just makes me feel more comfortable. For the lip balm surprise! Thank you, Hallaref. Thank you. Yeah, right before the streams starts, like, okay, I gotta pee right now. Carly doesn't wear pants on stream? Really? That's interesting. Oh, do you guys like my thumbnail, by the way? This is the reaction from the JJK meme with the sexy lawyer. My mod Aquarake made this. It's pretty good, right? I think it's landing. Rima? I just call him the sexy lawyer. Very eye-catching. Oh, did they delete their post? Oh no, they didn't. Okay. They just- oh, they blocked me. That's why it didn't show. Okay. A pickled cucumber! Oh, I love pickled cucumbers. Rima putting on the nice pantsuit for chat. She's so nice. Yeah. I know a Higuruma toggle. Oh my god, you're right. It would go so hard. I wonder if a rigger can do this. Twitter is weird with my use profile for me because it shows up as the account suspended until I refresh. Funnily enough, she changed her name since I called her out. Okay, let me just start from the beginning. I don't want this to be a long stream. So, I mean, I guess I could milk you guys for every single penny of ad revenue, but I don't feel like I kind of just want to go back to reading yaoi. So let's just I'm gonna like speedrun this. And then we'll get into the Shylily segment. But oh, she locked the replies to the tweet. Interesting. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna start by the beginning. Yesterday I did a stream on the whole Shylily drama with that one Vtweeter who's calling her out named Sumi. Now, there was a bunch of speculations tying Sumi to a lot of other art drama. And we're going to take a look at these later. In what, like, Miyu, who is now named Mayu just because she wants to make my stream even more confusing, took offense with my coverage because we showcased her profile where it says that she has over 17 username changes. Merkip, thank you for the gifted, and Foobox, I am blue. Wait, where's Foobox chat? If I can bring it up. I'm blind. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay, let me just pull up some tweets. Or some visuals for you guys, because I know you guys like visuals, you know? So Miyu, 17 username changes. There's a few of them that are confirmed. A lot of people on the internet are speculating that she's also other VTubers. Some other people are speculating that she's Sumi. However, we didn't find any direct correlation between her and Sumi, just that they seem to be very much in sync and like interact often. Alright, so that's pretty much it. However, Miyu themselves, they're extremely suspicious. I mean, they've had 17 username changes. They are constantly embroiled in drama. Usually it's art drama. They've had, again, 17 username change. We, like, confirmed about 4 or 5 handles, like, whatever the ones I put in my tweet. Now, some other people are coming out with additional handles. Anyway, that's a side note. So today she tweets, "Wow, I never thought I'd be humiliated on live by @rimaevenstar laughing with people saying I have a personality disorder for changing my OC." And that was because one of my chatters said a joke that was like, that many username change, at this point it's a personality disorder, which is funny. So I read it out loud, but she's like twisting this. She's omitting the fact that it was a joke, that I was reading somebody else's chat. She's saying this like I'm just making fun of her, that she has a personality disorder for changing her OC. Like, she doesn't even tell her audience how many times she's changed it. Ooh. YouTuber, thank you for gifting 1 sub to Lewd Villain. Wait, that's a great name, Lewd Villain? That's kind of what I am. Yeah. And then, Miyu continues saying, "This honestly hurt, and I'm not trying to gain sympathy, it was just, wow. I'm so sorry if anyone has ever felt like this watching these lives or being talked about in this way. I don't wish this on anyone, and I'm honestly disgusted. I used to watch this person in the background to stay away from bad people and get educated a bit more. I like watching her video, but now I'm rethinking everything I ever watched from her. Maybe I'm overreacting, but this didn't feel great." I mean, if you watch my content and you know that what you're doing is wrong. So this person responds in saying, "Oh, I just found out you're Sumi." So this person believes that they're also connected to Sumi, who's the person who's the person attacking or like tweeting at Shylily. However, again, we don't have any concrete evidence of that. At least I haven't found it. I found a lot of people claiming this, but I haven't found evidence of this. Now, Miu responds, "You're leaving out how these people are also saying I'm Umi, Phineas, Molola. No, I am not any of these people. Please stop." So Miu here is also lying and claiming that I said that she was all of these people. But we looked at all these claims yesterday. And I even said, that looks unlikely. I would love for this to be true because it'd be a crazy story. It'd be a crazy video. Because Finia and Small Lola are fighting each other non-stop. Or Finia and Rui and a bunch of other people. So it would be like she's fighting herself. She'd pull a blue. So multiple times throughout the coverage, you know, we're just looking at them on the stream. We're pulling up some links, and we're reading them. We're reading some claims, and I reiterate even twice. I think that like, yeah, I don't know. That sounds like bullshit, and I reference like the JoJo meme. That's bullshit, but I want to believe it, you know? Rui is Miyu/Mayu, by the way, that is confirmed. Yes, that is confirmed. So, let me go back to the tweet. She's drumming up all of this support because, you know, because I do VTuber commentary. Some people already dislike me. There's some people saying that I like hang out with Nazis, whatever that means anyway. I certainly don't hang out with anybody that likes the Austrian painter. You know, this is Rima we're talking about. I'm not surprised in the slightest if she's fake and a fraud. Honestly, after seeing how she'll refuse information on drama coverage, it tracks for her. I wouldn't recommend any of her coverage on drama. I've never refused information. I don't know what this guy is fucking saying. She also likes to lie and manipulate the narrative that fits her. You know, all these people, they're just going crazy. She's just like... I guess because I don't often respond to people that are lying about me, because I try to, like... I try to stay away from drama, and I don't want my feed to constantly be filled with me having to respond to whatever Vtweeter, whatever drama. It also never ends. Like, it takes 1 minute for somebody to spread a lie. A bunch of people would jump on it because nobody likes to check anything. They just want a reason to hate me. And then it takes me longer to refute their claims because I am held to a much higher standard than they are. Now I think I am going to start responding, because if I don't, then people feel like they can take any potshot at me, right? It's like, oh, you know, I'm just gonna tweet at Rima. There's a 50% chance that it works out. Why not? Yes, it does cost the 10 times the energy to disprove shitposting. So, it's just so ridiculous, because then you'll respond and then they'll say that you're punching down. And also responding to everyone on Twitter, yeah, is a sure way to lose your sanity. I mean, I don't even have Twitter on my phone. Like, if I'm not in front of my computer, I don't have access to all of this. But see, this person is like, Rima's a gossiper, she's offensively lazy and hangs out with Nazis. Ignore her, all she wants is clout and money. Ugh. And then we have also, and then we have like all the usual suspects that hate me for a year, but nobody understands. Nobody's got the full story because they tweet so much. And again, I don't really talk about it. Well, there's the UTT crowd that is just like foaming at the mouth. They're like, oh my god, Rima did something? I need to know about it because I got a hate boner for them. So there's Oko here. She's like, oh my god, I heard what she did is accuse you of being someone else. Is that true? Yeah, she was saying I was Umisai, Finia, VT, Small Lola. So many people I was in shock about. I know it's kind of hard to prove a negative, but what's her proof? She doesn't even ask what's your proof. She asks what's her proof. Random people comment with no evidence to support it per usual. It's like Vtweeter versus Vtweeter interaction. Can you give me a timestamp? I'm also shitter tier drama tuber, but unlike her, I'm interested in the truth. I'd like to see it for myself. And they're like, I'll DM you. Then they do another tweet. Yep, Rima is being either I can't say this, I guess, or malicious again. The Miu person she claims is someone else is a victim of Small Lola Finia. Rima is known for doing sub-tier research for her videos. I'm not surprised she doesn't research this. I have a conversation in my DMs with Miu where we talk about how she's a victim of being copied by Lola. It was a whole drama. Rima, what the fuck are you doing? It's really funny because these people all out themselves because she went into bat for Miu, not knowing that Miu is a drama goblin and that her word means absolutely nothing. It means nothing. This, by the way, was the extent of Moma Oko's research. The same person that's claiming that I do subpar tier research or whatever. Anyway, my haters will literally go against their own principles, they'll jump on anything just to have the chance to take a pot shot at me. Why do they hate me so much? It all go back to a year ago. They had an issue with the Cinder video that I made. They made this entire thing on Twitter. They made so many tweets about it that it wouldn't even fit in a single page. And then and then they also have this Discord server it's kind of relevant with the topics we're going to talk about today, because they foster this community where there is basically no rules, and they have all of these people that are basically harassing, brigading, and astroturfing tweets and drumming up all of this, you know, backlash against these popular indie VTuber group. Okay? So I call them out because they called me out first, so I gotta defend myself. I make a video. It's available on my second channel where I show all of the evidence of that. It's very, very clear. Feel free to watch it. I'm not gonna retell the entire thing because it's a long-ass story, but I feel like people don't know and they're banking on the fact that they don't have this evidence. On top of that, what was the most craziest thing of this entire charade, and it's caused me a lot of stress, not gonna lie, back then, was that there was a member of their Discord that was in my Discord, and they were soliciting some of my members in an attempt they were asking them basically to spy on me. And not only that, but they were also planning to solicitate some of my moderators, my closest people, to turn on me and feed them screenshots, just because, like, that's just how far they'll go to try to hurt me. and try to hurt my reputation. On top of that, Moma Oko, like mainly amongst many things, has claimed that I've like broken NDA and stuff, which is just insane and can also open you up to very serious repercussions. Howdy, Miss Rima. It sucks hearing all the hate, but if I can say some positivity, you're an incredibly hard worker and do your best to find the truth. Jesus, Rima, what does Oko think you did to him? I did the biggest crime of like disagreeing with them on a drama, on a VTuber drama topic. It's really not that deep. Still offended I wasn't asked. I would have trolled them so hard. Yeah, at least my members never fell for it. That wasn't like, it was somebody else that did that, by the way. It wasn't Oko, it was somebody from their Discord. However, even after showing them ample evidence, as it's all featured in my video with screenshots, we have screenshots of everything, they like temporarily banned this person and then they brought him back in the server. They couldn't even get rid of a single schizo. This is the community that they have. So, okay, that's the story for that. There's a lot more, but it's not worth getting into it. So I see all of these people jumping on the Miyu topic, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to respond now. Because this is just ridiculous, and they're using this as a way to attack me. So I sit down with my coffee and I start, writing this tweet. I say, my girl, you've had over 17 username changes. If you watch my content like she claimed she did, you'd know that anybody with that many rebrands is a walking red flags. And I gotta I gotta do a little parenthesis here, because some people are like getting worried when they read that. They're like, oh my god, but I wanted to rebrand. Is it gonna look bad if I do? Or I wanted to name change. It's circumstantial. Like, this person has rebranded multiple times because they wanted to avoid accountability for the stuff that they did and for the drama. They wanted to shed the drama that they were getting into. A few rebrands is not the same as like 10 plus. So I connected, like, this is some of the confirmed handles that she's been through. Miyu Melons, Dolorca, Rui Nanami, Shiny Dolphy, and then even found another one after called Rin, and then some other people are adding others. I haven't taken the time to look at it. And then I explained that comment about the rebrands, like having multiple personalities, was a joke a chatter made that I read out loud. And then I like start listing out the proof for each of these handles. Rui Nanami. So a Google, I took this from another user, thank you by the way. Rui Nanami, when you Google Miyu Melon's name, oh wait, the chat is hiding this. Here, now you can see the full thing. When you Google a name, sometimes their previous handles will show up. So Rui Nanami's name shows up for Miyu Melons here, which proved that they're connected. Then over here, we have Shiny Dolphy profile. They joined March 2020, verified since February 2026, 15 username change since March 2026. Compare this to Miyu Melon's profile. They joined March 2020, verified since February 2026, 17 username change, last on April 2026, and she just changed it now to Mayu. Then we have this reply from Powder to Miu Melons, right? You can see Miu Melons' handle over here. And you can see that there's this tweet where Miu used to go under the name of Doll Orca. Because I think Miu Melon tried to go after Powder or something. I've already spoken about this, but she lied. She tried to claim that I said that she was all of these people, Phineas Molola. I didn't say that. We spoke about this already. I said that there was a lot of users speculating about it, but there was no concrete evidence, and that it would be crazy if true. And then this is more evidence that she's connected to all of these accounts. So here somebody is replying to Miu Melon's handle with by calling her Rui. This is another reply to Miu Melon's handle, calling her Doll for Doll Orca. This is calling her Orca. This is calling her Dolphy for the other handle. And this is again a reply to Miu Melon's handle, calling her Rin. And Rin again. So there you go. I feel like this is pretty clear. And this person fished out my transcript, saying leaving it here, she's also lying about what you said in the stream, or using weasel language to blame you for what others say while you argued against it. And here you can see in the transcript I say, it makes the claim that she's Phinia even funnier, but that's the one that makes the least sense. I even say that's the one that makes the least sense. But I would love to believe it, because it would make the story even crazier. Like I'm joking around here. And then we're going through some screenshots of PayPal chargebacks and stuff. And they're like, and I say, well then they're probably different accounts then. They can't be the same, right? It's like difficult to fake a PayPal account because you need to link it to your bank. So I even gave arguments against it. So this is just all bad faith. Oh, and famous internet villain Jax. Oh yeah, I saw you in the QRTs. You're funny. Oh yeah, this person's like, you literally hang out with racist Nazis. Who cares if someone else is indecisive? This is not somebody being undecisive. This is somebody switching accounts to shed accountability. And so they can start more drama. You hang out with racist Nazis. Can we please lock in? This is so funny. This is internet drama gold. And famous villain Jack6 tweeted, I am him. I was a chatter. I said you have a mental disorder. Come at me, bro. Seriously though, anyone coming at Rima sideways is clearly unaware of how professional and objective she is. Thank you. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. I don't know where the Nazis came from. Oh, so Brodus makes number 18. Yeah, she just changed her name again. Wasabi Mayu. Wait, is this the same account? Is this a name change or a different account? Okay, no, the handle is still the same. They just changed it to Mayu. It's a name change? But how come Wasabi Mayu isn't showing up on my side? It's just Mayu. I have to refresh? Yeah, no, it's not showing up on my side, but it might be bugged. Click their profile. Oh! They deactivated. Wait, did they private or deactivate? Okay, well. Vtweeter nukes himself in confusion. Yes. Okay. Okay. Whatever. It's still up? Why is it still up for you? They did it live? Username change number 18. Yeah, sorry that the beginning was a little bit too wordy, but like I'm gonna just doing it all raw here. Wait, you can see her account, Chami? Oh, my link is the old username. I'm stupid. Okay, let me look it up. They just changed the name. Wabi Zabi Mayu. I'm gonna try that. Oh yeah, I found it. There. Okay. I mean, then they locked the replies too. Facts and logic. Arrgh. Alright, so they changed the handle like in midstream. That's insane. Like, I tweeted that this morning, but I feel like it's pretty relevant. Me when I sus somebody up, but I just can't prove it yet. This was a scheduled tweet. I didn't expect it to be relevant, but it kind of worked out. Oh, she had her account briefly locked. Maybe that glitched it? No, I think it's because she changed her handle, so it showed up like I had the wrong link. Yeah, doesn't look good. That's for sure. Let's talk about what happened with the Shylily thing now. I mean, I did like a summary. And I think this is the right timeline. Stop tweeting and start streaming. So many pre-debut VTubers try to start drama. I really thought we were past the point of like the Vtweeter epidemic, but I guess we didn't. They just... I guess things are still the same on that front. Antigonize, logic and facts. Ah, deep in hell. Ah, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate you. Alright, so let's talk about another retweeter, Sumi. Sumi, on May 11th, which was like Mother's Day, you know, everybody was spending the day with their family, taking the time to touch grass, but for, you know, unemployed people and the unemployment final boss, it wasn't a day to be grateful and to spend time with their family. It was a day to start some drama. And, so they tweet at Shylily, they're like, this is incredibly silly to do as a VTuber. The act of ownership on a style or look that turns into a form of hate. This is getting out of hand. She shows that Shylily blocked her. So what Sumi insinuated in her tweet is that Shylily blocked her because she was another C VTuber. Now Shylily then reaches out to offer clarifications on that topic. We spoke about it on stream yesterday, and explains to her that she might have blocked her because she saw her entangled in some AI art accusation. She's like, I looked quickly through your profile and that's the only thing I saw. So that's probably why I blocked you, but it's not personal. So please don't take this personally. And then Sumi tweets, alright, you know, she shows part of the Shylily DM, by the way. And she's like, well, I guess this is settled. So, you know, moving on. But, however, that tweet, you know, this is the screenshot, it's already at 740,000 views. So, it's going viral. Then it gets community noted, saying Sumi is known for farming sympathy involving other VTubers by accusing them of hating her design or copying them. She was previously known as Rina Nami, account now renamed to Miu Melon. So I didn't even notice this part of the community note. People are claiming that that she is Sumi. Here in the community note. And then she's like, okay, matter settled. After she got like a bunch of clout for it, you know, when a lot of people are like accusing Shylily. Then there's this other VTuber called Trinity, who also said that after she debuted her shark model, who like had a similar hat than Shylily, Shylily unfriended her on Discord and unfollowed her from Twitter. And she believed that it was related to her debuting this model, yada yada. So there was like all the Shylily haters also coming out of the woodwork to hop on this, you know, quote-unquote hate train. For Trinity, I mean, she did showcase some screenshots of her talking to Shylily on Discord, but it wasn't a block, it was just an unfriend. And we're not entirely sure what was the reason for the unfriendship or whatever it is. She definitely had more of a case than Sumi. Anyhow, then Sumi tweets today, I believe. Shylily has given her apology. I'm deleting all posts to lessen drama as my friends are being targeted for a huge amount of harassment now. This is what I meant by small creators being targeted by big ones. This is an abuse of power. Spreading falsities to better their image. I didn't understand that one. Why is it a problem if they unfollowed? No one is owed to follow. No one is owed to follow. I agree with that. But, I don't know. They were upset with it. They were upset with it because they believed the reason for the unfollow was that they had a quote-unquote similar model. And then they were like, yeah. So Sumi... between like Mother's Day and Monday and today, the opinion on this drama shifted considerably because as time went by, people started digging up stuff about Sumi and they're like slowly realizing that this person is getting non-stop in drama. Non-stop, like just always getting into drama, always fighting with other people. And even in the replies to my tweet here, you can see that like what the hell is this? A bunch of people are like, dude, she's just I've had to mute her, I've had to block her because that's all I knew from her. Like generally, the only reason I even know of this person is because of drama. I think it's like the third time in a 2-month span. Like, everybody's like super annoyed seeing this name come out over and over again. And on top of that, it's also found out that Asumi's been blocking everybody that's been disagreeing with her. And somebody even made like a video of all of the replies that she's been trying to hide. Crazy. So it looks a lot more like... And you know, people are like, what the fuck? No, like, blocking is a feature of the site. Complaining because somebody blocked you is crazy behavior. The timing of her deleting this makes it seem that she did so because she realized that public opinion wasn't with her anymore. And I think, but I can't prove it yet, that she did it because she wanted the community note to be deleted. I feel like the community note was different though. The community note used to be about... Am I wrong about this, chat? The community note used to be about Shylily apologizing. Now it's changed, but I don't think the new community note is correct either. Like, Rui is confirmed to be Miyu. but there is nothing confirming. There is nothing. I haven't seen any concrete evidence that Rui would be linked to Sumi. So I don't even think that that community note is correct. Oh, there can be multiple community notes? They show based on which one gets the most weight? Oh. Oh, okay. So maybe I saw a different one back then because it had more weight and then it changed. Community notes can change according to what people vote. Okay, okay. Alright. Well, that settles it for the community port. Note. Okay, and then what's next? So today, around noon, I believe, Shylily makes a post clarifying her stance. She's saying, hey everyone, can't believe we are here again after 2 years. I guess 2 years, is she referring to the small Lola incident? Has it been that long? Has it been 2 years already? Time flies. Reminder that I can block and unfollow whoever I want for any or no reason at all. I think this is a good opening because people forget that. Because you are allowed to curate your feed and block and follow whoever I want. It shouldn't be taken like as a personal offense. In fact, I said this yesterday, but I do think that people that broadcast their blocks on Twitter, it's like an immediate red flag for me. You are not a serious person if you do that. I think everybody here can agree. Then she continues to say, I do not own the concept of sea animals, body markings, hybrids, or whatever mutation you decide to invent tomorrow. Matter of fact, I love seeing new sea-teamed VTubers appear. There's a reason why I'm an orca-teamed one myself. I've always encouraged people to create whatever they want. Yet, I somehow have to address the same shit every other year because people love abusing the fact that I'm not very active on social media and generally avoid public self-defense. Meanwhile, they are allowed to make up lies, dogpile endlessly, and weaponize my silence/inactivity. It's... honestly, I can really relate to that part because I feel like it's sort of the same for me. Like, that's the problem, is that it feels damned if you do reply and then damned if you don't, because you're letting the lies fester. And unfortunately, because we live in a very like algorithmic social media sphere, that misinformation and lies are taking off like into the stratosphere. Hey Blade, how's it going? What you are saying, Sumi doing it like a nothing burger? Just why VTube Twitter is making disses left and right. Just make a damn diss track already! Oh, a diss track would go so hard. It would go so hard. True, people do have block lists. That's I remember I was blocked by like a K-pop account that I've like literally, we are so far away from interacting. I was like, how did they even know about me? And I think I was just on a block list. Yeah. So anyway, she continues and says, I'm so tired of the same recycled and fabricated nonsense that I'm somehow protective or hostile towards people with similar teams. People love making shit up, especially much so when they know there are no consequences for dogging on me because, quote, Shylily won't address it anyway equals easy viral post. None of it even needs to make sense. No proof, no evidence, just making shit up to suit their victim narrative. Wait, we added that to 10? Yeah, that's cool. I like that we added that gift. But dude, what she's saying here is so true. I've seen so many fabricated Shylily tweets that are absolute nonsense, and they always go viral. Yeah, she's kind of cooking there. None of it even needs to. Oh, sorry, I already read that. You do not have to like me, not even a little bit. You also don't have to run around spreading fabricated bullshit or sanitize your profile before a call out to manipulate me and the public into feeling bad for blocking you. So, I'm not entirely sure. This is my own deduction. But I think she's referring to Sumi here, who might have, like, sanitized the drama from her profile before doing that call out post, which is why perhaps that when Shylily went through her profile to try to see why she blocked her, that she only found like one drama that involved her, and then it guilted Shylily into apologizing to her. People say Sumi kept deleting tweets. Ah, well, there you go, that makes sense. Going hard for that super villain tag, right, Rima? I'm trying really hard. So she says, you are free to create whatever design you want. I generally do not give a rat's ass. People's obsessive need to attach my name to fabricated drama for attention, validation, or clout, whether it's over designs or other weird shit, is getting old. See the bright side, Rima. At least they didn't bring bring it Cinder again this time. Anyway, hope all is cool. Might need to do some comms work because finances. Hey, I wish you some good luck with the comms work. And she adds, some of you are simply not victims. You're just deeply committed to a narrative that doesn't exist and obsessed with creating villains so you can justify obsessively hating the one while worshipping the other. Sorry if this comes over as harsh or blunt. It's just been a bit stressful. Sorry for the rant. There is definitely a tendency for a certain subset of people to lean into these conspiracy theories and obsess over like creating villains narrative. The reason for that is because it's very intuitive and it's very emotional, and there's no it's easier to think that way than to think in a rational way. Like anybody, like you don't need to understand a concept because conspiracy theories are like very simple. There's always like a, you know, a bad person, and it's like a story. And it's very easy to get into those stories. It's also very exciting. It's like being part of this niche group that's in on this little secret. And it's very excited for the human mind, but it's definitely a trap because it's not rooted in reality. Yes, that's true. Living Waste, you're right. It is very... There's a lot of parallels with this Shylily case to anti-corpos. So I've also noticed that there's a lot of people that are very anti-corpo lately. Usually the same way that if somebody is popular, there's a subset of people that just immediately hates them. And because it's kind of like, you know, hipsters when they like a band when they're not very popular, but then suddenly when the band becomes popular they don't like them anymore because it's not cool to like them anymore. Also, I believe that it's also rooted in psychology in a way where people who didn't have, I think, a lot of stable caregivers when they were young, they'll struggle with authority figures and they'll struggle with trusting them. And large corporations and large, you know, public figures, they sort of represent that for them, and they have an innate disdain for that. at the end of the day, some people are going to see this post, and as a chatter pointed out, I think I saw a chat fly by saying, like, I'm afraid that people are going to read this and be like, see, she's so mean. But it's like, you know, she's being pushed and pushed and pushed, so of course she's going to reply a little bluntly. Just like I'm going to reply a little bluntly if somebody's making up stuff about me. But there needs to be repercussion for lying about somebody else. Like, Sumi lied about Shylily with zero proof. Just like me would try to drum up like support against me too. But if you are a little bit short with them, if you suddenly put your foot down, that oh my god, then suddenly you're not allowed to do that. You're awful. You're mean. So after that tweet from Shylily, then Sumi suddenly, she's like regretting deleting her post. So she starts leaking all of the Shylily DM. She says, full version of her message for anyone interested. She strictly claimed it wasn't for damage control, and if I'm being completely honest, this felt poorly made. So suddenly she's switching her tune here. She says, I felt like I was speaking to someone who did not have an ounce of care or meant what they said, trying to save face. We have the messages archived. Actually, is that tweet still up? Because I'll just click on it if it's still up. It'd be easier. Okay, sorry, we're gonna take it from here, because this is clearer. First she makes a tweet saying, I was trying to be cordial, but why even send someone an apology and go back on it? This is just very unprofessional. And further prove my point from before. Well, I don't know, maybe it's because more information came out about you, and it seemed like you were dishonest. As soon as I took down my post about her, she blocked me. I gotta drink water. Like... I had like that itch in my throat. As soon as I took down my post about her, she blocked me. She got what she wanted, and people need to be aware of this game. This game? What is this dramatic wording? And she showcased the blog and her DM again. And she says, full version of her message for anyone interested. She strictly claimed it wasn't for damage control. And if I'm being completely honest, this felt poorly made. I felt like I was speaking to someone who did not have an ounce of care or meant what they said, trying to save face. This is Shylily's DM saying, not trying to do any damage control here, just saw you being upset, which is rather sad since I have no memory of why I would block you. The only accounts I usually block are scammers, AI art bots, art theft accounts, or any other offensive behavior. I don't care to block any actual genuine creators, because they can clearly see that they are blocked, which just gives them stuff to throw on Twitter and complain about. TLDR, sorry you were blocked. I have no memory of why or who you are, unless you rebranded recently, of course. I just wanted to ensure that after looking at your posts, it seems to be done by mistake, and not because you seem problematic, since the only thing I can find seems to relate to some AI accusations. And my best guess is that this may have found its way across my timeline due to the many art accounts I follow, and I may have simply acted based on that. I just wanted to assure you that I have nothing against you personally, and I hope this clears things up and brings some closure. She seems to... Okay, she locked the replies. She locked the replies to this. So now she's very, very upset that Shylily, you know, after people have exposed how Sumi just constantly gets into drama and that the block was probably warranted, Shylily made this statement. Now Sumi is very upset. And she adds, quite frankly, I don't care what most of you think. I'm telling it how it happened. I was manipulated into deleting the post that went viral against her. Girl, you deleted it because it got community noted. Just stop. And people called you out for what you were. You are a drama demon. Just stop. You're a bigger drama demon than I am. And that's my job. She can block me, but what she did here is dumb. She reaped the new attention she lacked for the last 2 months. You're welcome. Okay, and she blocked the reply while saying that she doesn't care what people think. Then open the replies then. Open the replies if you don't care. She also hit some replies on her last tweet, apparently. And also, she's, oh hey, it's, Ezekiel's in the replies here. She's also going around on her tweets and spreading the false narrative that... Look at this exchange. She's spreading the false narrative that, like, Shylily blocks other people just because they're C-tubers. Is it even remotely true that she blocked you precisely because of what you initially accused her of? And she's like, of course! Without a shadow of a doubt, she just replies, of course. It's not even a... Well, I'm not sure, but I think it's because of that, because of XYZ. It's... No. Of course. Straight up. And then this person is like, proof? She's like, look at their history. Just sends him... She doesn't even have anything on hand. This is like similar to the Reddit comments I read sometimes. He says, what history? You're the one accusing her, so you have to show me the evidence. She says, she's known for blocking C-tubers for being similar to Shark Orca team. They posted about it. Go do research. Like, she literally has nothing. You made up that narrative, Sumi. You made this up. Yeah, C-tuber is a C-teamed VTuber. Yeah, all of this just still hasn't made any sense. I want to read some of the replies. The funniest and most annoying part to me is that when Shylily went right back to blocking her, Sumi went right back to saying that she was blocked because of her C-tuber model. Which is a conspiracy theory she came up with. Which she also said that Shylily does this frequently, yet she's the only example. I know, yeah, she is the only example. Well, Trinity is the other one, and I believe... Actually, I think... Yeah, Trinity is in the replies here. Saying, girl, fuck them haters. Everybody always writing for people who wouldn't even give them the time of day. She blocked you just for showing your design. I feel worse for you. Yeah, she should keep me blocked. Oh, well, that's not what Trinity... Did she block her? Because that's not what Trinity claimed yesterday. Trinity initially claimed that she just got unfollowed. Now suddenly it's blocked. I mean, I'm not saying she's lying. I'm just saying that's not what she initially claimed. So, you know, it doesn't quite add up. What is the Trinity post? Oh, she deleted it. I think we had the archive. I used to be on good terms with Shylily. We followed each other on X and were friends on Discord. One day I asked if she had seen my new model. Shortly after, she unfollowed me on X and removed me as a friend on Discord. She apparently thought I was copying her. At the time, my model was a shark. Because of the backlash, The backlash is like, again, I said this yesterday, but I don't understand what backlash. If Shylily simply unfollowed you and didn't make a post about it, why is the backlash mentioned here? It's almost like she's saying that Shylily caused the backlash, but she simply probably got some people saying like, hey, you look like Shylily or whatever. I ended up scrapping the model entirely not long after. Well, people thought I did not like my model. Nope, it was the backlash. Yes, I know people can unfollow you. And she's showing her talking to Shylily saying, congrats on the subathon, did you see my new model? Yeah, I think I saw something about that on Twitter. So yeah, like looking at this post again, she doesn't say that she got blocked by Shylily back then. This all happened back in 2022 around the time Shylily rebranded into an Orca model. So now that we actually have a timeline, maybe she thought I was copying her. I honestly don't know what her mindset was back then. Yeah, at least this person just says, I don't know, I'm not sure what her mindset was back then. Unlike Sumi, that's like, yeah, of course that's why she blocked me. I literally only streamed a little with the model before I shelved it completely because the backlash got so bad. People did used to be pretty bad with this stuff where I remember like 2 years ago, whenever somebody had like a shark VTuber, they'd say that she looked like Gargura. And usually it doesn't come from the streamer fan base, but it's just like I mean, it doesn't come from the streamer themselves, but it's just like people on Twitter will go say mean stuff about people's comments, which is, it sucks. People were unfollowing me, accusing me of copying, and it turned into a whole mess. Eventually, I deleted every tweet and post with that model on it. You can literally check on my social. Nothing is there anymore because of how bad the experience was for me. And then the proof here is like not... It's just her showing a picture of a model saying it doesn't look like Shylily. And then her telling somebody else Shylily unfollowed me. And somebody else noted yesterday that Shylily unfollowed her on March 15, right? But then she only noticed it. Like, she says that Shylily unfollowed her on April 30th. So like over a month ago, and she's linking the two together, which the chatter was like, this doesn't make sense, because why would Shylily unfollow her a month after her design was released? They were saying that it might not be linked like Trinity believes, but who knows? Who knows? I'm just pointing that out. There was this other VTuber that had a German accent at La Shylily. Yeah, it was a small Lola thing. Rima, please cover her contest. She posted it on 2025. Many people submitted great entries and without reason deleted everything and is acting like it just started on February. She blocks anyone asking questions on why she keeps pushing back the end date. She also switched accounts? This is about Sumi? My entry for Sumina VT's contest, I made a 25cm plush of her beautiful character and I love suing all of her little details. What the hell? February 17? Oh, this is the new one? Hosting an art contest, hashtag glory wave contest with a grand total reward of a whopping 1.3k. Oh, the date was cropped. So this is February of 2026, and she made that contest in 2025 and never gave out the prize, I assume. This person is sketchy as fuck. Sumi's always started drama when she plays victim by fabricating problems, so people block her because of that. Then she rebrands, switch name, and acts like the reason big accounts blocked her is jealousy. Her past usernames were Sumi Amikami and Sumi Naviti. Somebody else is operating the Sumi Naviti handle right now. Also... Oh, the background music is a little loud, isn't it? I noticed that while watching the VOD. It's a little loud compared to my voice. I'm gonna tone it down. Also, you know what we found out yesterday? Sumi is also incredibly sketch in terms of username change. Like, she's had 7 username changes, and she joined on November 2025. That's not long ago. That's like, what? No, okay, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. That is more than 1 username change per month. That's 7 username change in less than 6 months. Like, that's a lot. That's crazy. And this person is just so... She just seems like a compulsive drama farmer. I've seen that person on my timeline like twice, both around different drama, that felt completely to be in or start. Easy way to try to farm cloud though, I guess. Seems this one blew up in their face though, deserved many such cases. It's like a legit strat nowadays for people to grow their account is start drama, it might blow up in your face, or it might work out and you're gonna get a bunch of new attention. And if it blows up in your face, then you just rebrand and start over. Mind you, after Shylily apologized for the block, multiple people told her Sumi to finally remove the post, and she kept it up for several days, only to let it escalate further. Never apologized to Lily for her assumption. I believe Sumi is small Lola. Oh, this person believes that they're related. She blocked me because but again, I don't... There's no proof of that. She blocked me because the message looked fake. But if you guys do have things to contribute, not just for this, but for anything, make sure to join my Discord server, discord.gg/Rima. You can open a ticket if you want to anonymously contribute information, or you can just contribute to the community discussions. We have like a, a Rats channel where you can, send all your messages in, or if you don't like drama, you can join the other channels. We talked about anime in there, we talk about mangas, we take pictures of our food, or my mold incidents, or we talk about like cool stuff that VTubers do. I cannot believe there's always some type of drama in VTuber. I just got this in December. I'm so sorry for this person. Food, lol. Wait, did you hear my stomach growl? Yeah, my stomach kinda growled there. I didn't eat before the stream. I don't like eating before the stream because, it makes me sleepy. To me, deleting comments is wild, but not as wild as people taking her side. She's done similar stuff to other VTubers, unhinged behavior. I hope she seeks help, although she probably gets off on stuff like this. I sincerely believe that some people just get off on constant, like, aggression and being in conflict. Yeah, it's going to be up on YouTube, unless YouTube decides to, like, block the video. I hope you guys don't hear the constructions. Nice, Rima. Oh, thank you. These are people saying they're all the same. I swear there's only like 10 indie VTubers, exaggerating obviously, that stream for the love of it and not for clout. Doesn't this person have a job or something? Because holy shit, this is pathetic. How do you even have the energy to do this kind of shit instead of putting that energy into actually making content? She's out there putting it into drama. People like her are exhausting. Yeah, I don't understand people that love that. It's like a way of life for them. Like, it's... because I'm so different, like... But some people live for this. Like, people that grow up in like chaotic environment usually will seek out other chaos because like peacefulness is strange for them. It makes them uncomfortable. So they'll want to like always start drama, or like they'll always be aggressive. Unfortunately, it comes to the cost of their relationship. Like I've met a few people like that, where you're like, you know, they're kind of in your circle, but they feel like a ticking time bomb. They feel like they always want to argue with you. Yeah, peace is never an option, exactly. It's not regulated behavior though, like it's just not. There's a reason why, like, the quote-unquote normal behaviors are supposed to be flight or wait, is it flight or flight? Yeah, so some people are flight. They'll try to avoid stressful situations, but some people are fight, and they just want to like, they want to fight all the time. It's like their basic state of mind. You literally just described my ex-wife. I'm so sorry. Neurotypical behavior is flight or fight, but some people are all fight or all flight. Yeah, my therapist said that too. There's 3: fight, flight, or freeze. Yeah. I mean, some people will just avoid it too. I guess that goes into freeze. I grew up in a family like that. It's a lot worse and there's more to it, but I don't want to... Yeah, it's complicated. Are you going to cover that VTuber that's in a poly relationship? I wanted to, but... Because it's like one of those... It's kind of like... When I read you guys those Reddit stories that sound really crazy. But then, if I do that, I don't want people to be really mean in the comments. And call her, like, bad names. And so I decided not to cover it after all. Because, like, I feel like the internet has ruined edgy jokes for me. Because I can do edgy jokes and find them funny, and like most of the people in this chat are like mature enough to appreciate them. But then sometimes it attracts like tourists that are not regulars in my chat, and these people like they're not laughing the same way that I do. They're not laughing because the situation is crazy. They're laughing like maliciously, and that just makes me like, it makes me de-buzz like right away. Like I stop finding it funny, and then I don't have fun anymore. Yeah, like people just take it too far, and because of that I feel like I can't even make edgy jokes anymore, which sucks. It sucks. Yeah, like the trick to it is that you're joking. We're not just like being mean. Like there's a huge difference. But then if I catch like one person being actually mean and being serious about it, like for example, I'll make a joke like, oh my god, woman moment, and then somebody in chat or in the comments or will be like, yeah, women are whore and blah blah blah. It's like, okay, well now it's not funny anymore. Like now you just ruined the mood. The party's been crashed, and I'm just like, I'm debuzzing and I'm not having fun anymore. So yeah. Oh yeah, there's a Mori Calliope update. Yeah, so stop ruining jokes. Okay, I'm seeing some of the stuff you guys are posting in the Discord server about Sumi and Dola Orca. And why people think they're connected. But I can't show this on stream. It's YouTube won't like it. She's in a bikini. Yeah, she's in a bikini. But if people want to go check it out for themselves, join the Discord. Discord.gg/Rima. Let's talk about good news. Wait, really? Devil May Cry franchise on sale? That's the one you guys showed me some Iris VTuber clip. I kind of want to watch it. There's like the hot white-haired twink boys in Devil May Cry. I want to play that game. So, the popular Hololive VTuber and rapper Mori Calliope made a reappearance in a brief 7-minute stream to provide an update on her current hiatus from activities. As you guys remember, Mori Calliope said she was going to take a little bit of a break, and then tweeted after that everything was going well and she didn't want people to worry about her. Callie assured that she is doing very well and thanked the immense support from the community, although she immediately clarified that she has not yet returned in an official capacity to her regular schedule. Additionally, she previewed that upon her return, her activities might be a bit different and expressed her huge desire to embark on a future music tour. I wonder what kind of activities will be different. There's a clip of her talking about all of that. It's only 7 minutes long. They're not twinks. Animation is AO3 quality? Really? Well, they're white-haired, so I'll take them. Okay, she comes in later.
Ooh, scary black screen, Cariope, what's going on? Hi, Deadbeats. Yeah. Where's the wave? Where's the wave? Wave at them.
That's her 3D
I
model.
one hand. How about hello, both hands? Hi, hey, Deadbeats. Maurice, not back. I'm not back. I'm not. I'm leaving right after. This is the shortest stream I've ever done. No BGM, nothing. That's why I'm here in the void. To look at you and say words. Hello! Thank you for waiting patiently for me. I'll be back. I'll be back soon. Yeah. And when I come back, I plan to let you know what's been going on and give like better explanation and stuff like that. But for now, I have announcement that we couldn't move. We couldn't move the announcement. Hey, Dad, we miss you. Say the Deadbeats. I miss y'all too. I'll be back soon enough. Soon enough. I was thinking I should be gone maybe a little longer. But you know, I have a soccer match to watch, and I have a convention karaoke to do. So I have a lot of stuff I have to do. But today I'm going.
Yeah, she's got a few sponsorship obligations, and yeah.
Going to announce something that the Deadbeats are waiting for. Wee, what could it be? I know the Deadbeats really wanted it. You mean football? Okay. Yeah, a football match. Not American football, the other football. Anyway, yeah, no, it's
Wait, that's cool. I'd like to watch football match.
It's a good announcement though. So yeah, hooray! I have great news for you guys, and that news is that the long-awaited. You may be wondering, it's like I've forgotten how to speak because I haven't streamed for like 2 weeks. I forgot how to speak. Why am I wearing this outfit? Do you think? Why am I wearing the Grimoire outfit? Because it's finally time to release the Grimoire Blu-ray. Hoorah!
Oh.
It's here at long last. Check this out.
Wait. This sounds so good. Dude, I love the scythe guitar. She's such a good performer. She's doing the concert Blu-ray disc. Unfortunately, I don't have a DVD player. Do you guys have DVD players?
Just give me one more try. Kiss made of thorns, moonlit rose and crimson. Grab for something more. All I get is distance, driving roadless. Feels like the end of a line. Sorry, I'm just better. Sorry, we're going.
She even has different outfits. Wow. Damn, this is such a big production show. It's so iconic. Actually, banger after banger.
Hoorah! That's right, Deadbeats. It's finally time. I know you guys have been waiting for a while, but at last, this is not the right size. It's here. Grimoire, Mori Calliope's second concert, live Blu-ray, is here. Where's the link, you may be asking? That's a great question. I too would love to know where it is at. So let me... They said it'll be 1 p.m. Is there a link? I feel like I've gone through this before. It's just the usual business. All right, team.
The art looks
nice. Is there a link?
She seems in a really good mood. I'm happy because like the members post that everybody was talking about was a little bit like people were worried. But she seems in a really good mood now.
Thank you. All right. Got it. Got it. Here. And I'm going to put it in the description too. So make sure that you buy it. There's some cool stuff that comes with it. There's a little stand that says Mori Calliope Grimoire sold out. It has the sold out everything sign from the thing, from the show. And you can, the idea is you can put like your Mori plush next to it or like your Mori figure next to it. It's really cute. Also, there's going to be a little poster with the limited edition too. So by all means, make sure that you grab the limited edition if you'd like. Yeah. So that's what's going on. And I hope you guys will enjoy. I know we've waited a long time for this. It's been over a year. I'm like, oh, finally, right? So yeah, again, I always say this, but if you want to see more Mori Calliope live shows, and my next dream, which is a Japan tour, I want to play in like 3 different cities or something. We got to show Universal and Cover that the Deadbeats and Holo fans in general care about this. And so if you buy it, then you get to see a cool show. Again, you get to relive the memory. And if you weren't able to relive it, if you're a new fan, then you get to experience the memory for yourself. And then Cover and Universal go, wow, people care about what Mori's doing. Let's give her another one. So
they need the sales to show the business suits that this is worth investing into.
It's a win-win situation for everybody. So if you buy it, I'd be extremely happy. Thank you very much. And I'm going to upload the same video to my channel, I guess, after.
I mean, of course it would do well, though. They should have faith in her.
So that's the plan right now. Yeah, Roger Josh. Thank you for showing up to this very short stream. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Get out of here. But I'll be back soon enough. I'll be back with words and explanation and how things are gonna go from here. It won't be too different, but there's a lot. There's just a lot that's been on my mind, and I feel like when I come back, I will be able to give a better explanation of what's going on and what I want to do from here on out. And yeah, so it's just going. I'm fine though. Don't worry. I've been on my own, just hanging out, and it's been very nice. I didn't realize how good it feels to not stream.
She's such a workaholic.
It feels good to do something else every once in a while. So I think that will probably continue when I'm back. When I come back.
I hope so. I think a lot of her fans would like her to take more breaks.
I'm on Nidika's channel tonight for her birthday. Death game. Don't miss out. Yeah, I'm gonna go play Metaphor.
Metaphor? What is that? Shinri also made an update. Yeah, I know. We were watching it yesterday and then my ISP cut my stream. They're trying to silence me. At least we can watch it now. Sometimes the talent themselves take on a ton of work. I know. My god, my stomach is growling like crazy. There's also a Kiara clip talking about graduation. Could watch that. Very short. You guys remember? Well, okay, let's just say what she says.
Yawn.
Wait, this looks so much like her.
Is there an
So
ass?
cute.
Does she have an ass? Kawaii. Oh, Callie looks good. Very cute.
Oh, wow.
Aww.
Wait, this is adorable.
The tail. Oh my god, the tail
Gura.
physics. Oh, the tail physics are nice.
Is this Bookopia? Oh my god, they have Ame.
Oh my god, she might be the cutest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. Ame with the full cape, everything. Not just the jacket, because sometimes she would wear only the jacket, right?
Oh,
but
it's Tomodachi Life. Bro, I always confuse the two games. Bookopia and Tomodachi Life, they look exactly the same to me.
not the cape on top of the jacket. From what I heard, it was because it was kind of
No, it's
buggy
not.
and jankily modeled, and they couldn't use it together most of the time. So it was a rare occasion to see a full Ame. Cute! Oh! Her shoes got nerfed real hard.
Oh, this is Holo Island.
Oh, Kiryu Coco!
Coco!
Good morning, motherfuckers! Was it good? Was it good? No. Oh, no. That's more Piccolo.
Oh, Marine! That was a really good Marine impression. Wait, can you guys actually hear my stomach growl? Somebody else asked what's the last time I ate. It was last night! It was last night. I had a small smoothie though.
Shuka!
That does sound like Pico.
You know it. You know it. Cute, cute. Ooh! Akutan! Oh, man! That's kind
Rest of the world, football. America, soccer. But we have football too, but different. I think soccer is more fun to watch than American football.
of crazy to see Akutan and she. Oh my god, it's like it already feels like so long ago. It's not even that long ago with Shion.
No, I'm not dieting. Buy Hungry Rima a sandwich font. No, but it's because like I have Invisalign right now, so if I eat, it's an entire process where I have to take them off, and then I have to eat, and then I gotta like wash them, and then I gotta brush my teeth. So I just like eat once a day and call it just a one-time thing.
It's kind of weird to see them again like this. Kinda wanna go back to the time when all these people were still here. Well, I mean, the one thing we can say is that the whole graduation rush at least ended. There were so many within the span of a year or 2 years. And everybody was fucking sad the whole time. It really felt like it wasn't fucking ending, was it? At least that's over. We have stabilized. Don't jinx it. Don't worry. It's stabilized. Trust me, bro. No, I was worried.
Trust me, bro. Do you guys believe in Kiara as much as you believe in Fubuki? And there was a time when all the graduations were happening, like when, you know, Fauna graduated, and Ame, and Gura, and Aqua, and all of that. People were dooming a lot. It's and Shion also, you know, left. So I think well, it's good news that Kiara is now saying that I think everybody that felt stretched in is gone. And the ones that are remaining for now seem okay. The newer members that are joining, like they already know what they're signing up for. So there's not going to be a clash there in like what, because there's been a lot of changes in Hololive. But the new members are only going to be in the new regime, so they probably already know they're signing up for. And the older members are probably the one that are like, well, I've been doing this for a really long time, so I think it's time to move on now. Or they're like, well, this is not totally what I signed up for, so this doesn't suit me anymore. I think the people that adapted to new cover changes are getting more used to it now. Yeah. And then there's probably like a subset of the older VTubers that are just like, well, you know, if I leave Hololive now, I don't think I'm gonna rebrand anywhere else, or I'm gonna, you know, start over. Kind of like Marine did. She was like, I'm gonna be in Hololive for as long as I can. I think that some of them just have too many eggs in their basket. And I know some people were writing about Mori wanting to leave. She's got some pretty big music deals with Universal and Cover, so I don't think she will, but let's see when she comes back and talks about it. The one that started over after Hololive, yeah, are doing well. I don't trust Fubuki anymore after last year. Well, Fubuki's still in there. And she's like one of the oldest. Same with Sora and the robot girl. As a Brit, this depresses me. Wait, why? Yeah, Roboco, she's still there. I don't think these are leaving. These girls are leaving. Or if they're leaving, I just don't think they'll be streaming anymore.
Worried about Hachima too. I was terrified. But thank God our prayers have been answered. And she's still there.
Oh yeah, this is crazy. There's Alba got exposed by his ex-girlfriend. Everything depresses a Brit. True. I mean, there's also like, when all of these graduations happened, I think there was also a phenomenon of like a decentralization of power. Like at this point, like companies were really, really powerful before last year, I think, or maybe 2 years ago. They were like the landmarks of VTubing, but I do feel like there's some kind of there's like a decentralization of power or like influence, where it happened because there's a few factors that lined up. One is the audiences lost trust in corporations because of the cover corp graduations. They did not trust them to treat the talents well because of many other things. The Vshoujo collapse was a big part of it. What happened with Niji Sanji and Selengate the year before was part of it. And then all of the small corpos imploding also didn't help. And then after that, seeing how a lot of these corpo VTubers successfully reincarnated and did well, that also made it seem like we're entering a new era of just huge indie VTubers. However, these indie VTubers are not just regular indie VTubers. They can be compared to like me, who's like a one-person show, or like any schmuck that just decides to start streaming. It's they're backed by also big teams and big businesses, and they have a lot of resources. I think Philion is chained up in Miskiff's basement. Oh no, well, let's hope that Philion can, you know, escape the basement. Mm-hmm. And well, I guess also with the Holostars support, Holostar JP support being cut, that also is like one of the most recent development that people are like worried about. I haven't finished watching this clip though. I kind of want to finish watching what Shinri said.
All right, so real quick, I took a break for a couple of weeks because a lot of stuff happened. And I took some time near the beginning to just kind of, I guess, like recount, group everything, figure out what's going on. And I think I kind of know where I stand on all of this now. I know the boys all have had various, they've had various like stances and positions on it, takes.
Yeah, he's so big and muscly. Where's Juan chained up? Then in Rima's basement? Free Juan, man. Yeah, he is in my basement, and he's not leaving. Yeah, Stars EN has way more fan support than Stars JP. They're doing better in numbers as well. Let's hope it stays that way, because they need it right now. Oh, Bruno! You guys added Bruno to Tangia? That's amazing. Yeah, we watched part of this clip yesterday before my internet cut off.
I did get bonked a little bit by Manachat, and it wasn't even Chihuahua Man. Chihuahua Man is like, we need to have Shikamane also be here too. So I did get bonked a little bit. So we had a little talk, and I took some time off just to figure out stuff that was going on. It wasn't like they were like, oh.
So for those who don't know, I think he's referring to that one stream where he was like very drunk and they were like shooting their shot with this other VTuber. It was like two bros like talking in the locker room. They were making funny jokes about you know, invading the Cover Corp office and stuff, and some unicorns started claiming, or some forum boards, and this one person on Twitter started claiming that like sorry, I've got the cat in my throat again, that Shinri was like threatening Yago with violence, and that he was saying all these crazy shit. But the thing is that the VOD was taken down, so we found clips of the stream where he was talking about it, and it wasn't what these people were claiming happened at all. In fact, it was an absolute nothing burger. There was no patty in that burger, no lettuce, no pickles, not even ketchup. It was just bread and emptiness in between. Juwan's there because he's into Shibari. It's different. Oh, clearly. Yeah, he's into bondage. Hi, Peanut Bun.
Oh, we need you to stop streaming or whatever. It wasn't like that. They were just like, are you okay? And I was like, no.
Yeah, it was clearly a joke. He did look kind of unwell. Like, you know, like a depresso drunk talk. And I think here his managers probably, you know, took him aside to have a talk with him and ask him if he's doing okay. Yeah, he was making jokes referencing to the Scientology TikToks, which was a trend on Twitter. Which are pretty funny TikToks, not gonna lie.
Whatever, right? But it was, I say bonked, but it wasn't like the company was like, hey, don't do that. It was more of like a, hey, we saw what happened. Are you okay? Like an intervention, kind of. Are you okay now? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like just 2 weeks is.
I wonder if he's like, because there's two type of drunk people. There's like the fun drunks, and then there's like the depressed drunks. You know that one friend that will like trauma dump everything on you at like 3 a.m. I knew a girl that would do this regularly. It's like clockwork. Every single time she drank, she would just like trauma dump on me for like hours on end. Is it a private party or can anyone join Chuan? I can bring the candles.
Not enough time to say that I'm completely fine now, but there's a lot of concerns and a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. But I think what's the adage? You get like knocked up not down, not knocked up. You knocked down 7 times and you get up 8. I mean, I guess you could also get knocked up 7 times and then get up 8. Like that's
True.
a different thing. Like
True. Open the Omegaverse. Let's go. It's a possibility that investing big money on corporate VTubers is hit or miss. Oh yeah, it's 100% hit or miss. They want the percentage from the take. It's like the series called Shark Tank, investing and get the return. Unlike indies and ex-corpo do whatever freely. I don't know that series, Shark Tank. What is it about? It's like an investment, like business thing?
knocked down. You know that song, I get knocked down, I get up again, you know, kind of keep me down. That's an old song. I think you guys kind of understand the situation.
Oh, you're right, Chad. There is also a third kind of drunk, and it's the angry drunk, and that's the worst part. There's also the black cat drunk people, and that's also pretty bad, where like they just drink a little and then they black out. And that's pretty dangerous.
Here at Hollow Stars, specifically at for EN. Actually, I didn't know we were allowed to talk about it, but I have seen, since I've seen the other boys already talk about it, I'll just give you guys like my little piece here. If you guys have not heard, there basically won't be any merch anymore. I don't know how much I can talk about the behind the scenes of it, but they're changing up the structure on how things work. So if you want to know why we haven't been releasing merch with any of the events happening, that's the big reason why. If you guys have not done so, please make sure you take care of your merch. Give the Puniko plushie a big hug. It's likely that we will never see reruns of the newies with the mascot plushies ever again.
That sucks.
Yeah. We do have a few things coming up. I can't really talk about them yet, but there are a few things that are coming up that we're going to try to push for. But I think we are going to be switching over a little bit.
But how much like merch cut did they get? Because it seems like they're like all the budget they were putting into merch, now they're going to get like the stipend that they can use for projects, but they still need to have like these projects approved or something?
I think some of the kois may, in membership at least, before my break, I think some of the kois saw what was going on. We'll be changing a few of the directions of a few things. We'll be changing things up a little bit. Before the break, I did a little membership stream where I talked about wanting to put out some videos. So we will be trying this. I don't know how well it'll go just because of the established algorithm for our channels. You know, it's been like three and a half years now. The algorithms kind of locked us into a certain niche, and I don't know if we're going to be able to grow out of that niche. So we are trying to do a few different things. One of them being switching over to, well, not switch, I say switching over, but it's more like including, I wouldn't be switching over yet. including more video content, something that works a little bit better with YouTube and is not strictly live streaming. Upload videos, not videos. It's really difficult for me I want to make sure I pay my editors. If I get editors, I want to make sure that they are paid very well. And at this point, I am unable to afford to pay editors very well. So we're not going to be doing like clips or highlights of that. Instead, we're changing those to have like scripted videos and just edited videos that I make on my own. So playing the YouTube game, yeah. And for membership, I'll try to change it up a little bit so that it's treated more like a Patreon than just memberships. So it'll be more, I'll try to like post more things behind the scenes,
Yeah.
things, in memberships.
Yeah, about my memberships, I saw another creator say that. I think it's a good idea. I'm also trying to treat it more like a Patreon, so there's more perks to it and more reasons for people to subscribe. And for members, even the lowest tier members, I think I'm going to do a Q&A once a month. And you guys can, ask your questions. I probably won't be able to answer all of the questions, depending on how many I get, we'll see. But I can, because now on YouTube, I can reply to you guys with a voice memo. So I'm just going to reply with a voice memo. Sometimes I do the voice memos while I'm on the toilet. Like, it's just, because that's the time where I'm on my phone. But don't worry, you won't be hearing any weird sounds. It's usually when I'm done with it. Shark Tank is like 5 big investors investing in small companies or invention. It's an American show, at least from what I know. Oh, I see. That sounds like a fun show. Cool. Thank you, Blade.
Stuff. It's kind of why I've like uploaded I don't know if you guys have seen it, but like I've uploaded 2 concepts. One of them was like an observation duty style video that I made. And I was like, I don't know what to do with this.
Rima respond from the shower. Dude, imagine if I took baths, I could respond from the bath. It'd be so funny. So if there's an echo, we know why. Yeah, what's this? Join member and get Rima voice. I just got here. Yeah, I was saying that I want to add some perks for the members, and I'm thinking that I'm gonna do a monthly Q&A where I'm gonna respond to members' questions with a voice note. It'll be like easier than typing and more personal. Oh, Shark Tank is called Dragon Den in the UK. Oh, I thought you guys were talking about like responding to people on the toilet. Drunk horse memo response. Let's go.
I worked hard in OBS to make it happen, make it work, and put it all together, and then I have no idea
which tier. I'll do it for the lowest tier because the other tiers right now we change them, and the higher tiers get their names into the videos. So for the lower tiers, I feel like I need to give them. So all the tiers will get that. All the tiers will get that feature.
Do with it in terms of the stream content or stream idea, but just stuff like that. And then the work in progress for the wallpaper stuff. So we'll be switching over time, not like immediately, to treat memberships more like Patreons, where you'll subscribe and get more and more things. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I need to play YouTube the way that YouTube wants us to play it a bit more and try that approach. Yeah.
I think he's gonna try to make some videos kind of like Hachama does, or maybe some vlogs and stuff. Oh, mangas is already plural, Rima. It's just manga. Well, whoops. But also, I was saying that yesterday, but my stream got cut off, so I'm gonna repeat it. But I feel like for somebody like him, who spends so much time streaming, he says he won't do highlights, but I still think that he should really do highlights. He should. It's the most efficient way to min-max your time. If you're a live streamer that streams more than like 20 hours a week, you should totally cut your streams up and do highlights of them. They don't even need to be like super edited. Like my highlights are not very edited because I simply don't have the budget for it. And you gotta do with your budget. And then do clips of that and do shorts of that is Bro, the toilet voice messages were working! Emo at 28! I got you, bro. I got you, bro. I'll send you a voice memo after I pee. When I do the Q&A.
But yeah, I know Gerard mentioned the project.
Yeah, no, pay me more than you make to edit. Dude, Abel has like some really good takes about clipping and stuff. And Abel, you do not know some of the rates some people have quoted me for editing. And they're not even like good editors. Like it's just like an insane fucking rate. And these editors, I look at their portfolio, their past clients, and it's always like smaller indie VTubers that are just like they are paying the full price. And I'm like, oh man, I feel bad for them. There's no like it's a stupid business model because they'll never like these indie VTubers, they'll maybe, I don't know, they'll pay you like $300 for that one highlight that you did of them, but then they're not gonna have any budget to sustain it. So they're not even going to be a repeated customer. It's just I think it's not a good business model. Please wash your hands before sending the voice message. You're not even a member. Why do you care? Oh, I know some of these people. Some of them are just not educated on pricing, but a lot of those editors target new VTubers to scam. Yeah, and also the pricing on VGem makes the entire thing so inflated. They're not educated on pricing, or their process is not streamlined enough that they know how to edit efficiently, and they're just like, well, I gotta charge for each hour that I work, which makes sense. But then if you take 3 times longer than anybody else to finish something, the cost shouldn't be outsourced to the customer.
Thing, the project fund or whatever. They call it the creative budget, but I really don't know if that's just like a translation that they use, or that's the term that they want us to use. It'll be less of like group stuff and more of individual stuff. But yeah, we'll be changing things up in that direction, and that's kind of part of what I think staff wants us to use.
Wait, the fact that he was like the creative budget, I don't know if it's a mistranslation, like that kind of worries me. What do you mean? Shouldn't you make sure that's what's the right call? Imagine your boss is giving you direction, but you're not sure if there's like some things have been lost in translation.
Budget for, where it's less of a like group thing, because like I'm gonna be real, I don't think we tried to get weekly collabs going. I know Armis does it regularly, but like I know Tempest, it's been a hot minute since Tempest has done a group collab stuff. So less of like trying to promote ourselves as like a idol group, as a unit. I think the creative budget is more for like, we're each gonna be given a budget for the projects that we want to do ourselves. And you know, like if someone doesn't want to do voice packs, they're not going to be forced to do voice packs. If someone doesn't want to dance on and like practice choreography, they're not going to be forced to practice choreography. Instead, the creative budget is going to go more towards like the stuff that each of our channels are going to be known for. So I wonder
if the idol group stuff just didn't work that well for them. Like I don't know if there's some Holo Stars, EN fans in the comments or in chat. Because in GP, the groups, the idol groups work so well. But maybe they're just not positioning themselves that idolish.
the whole thing might be scary of like, oh, they're gonna lose all these things. It's less of
Uproar filled hard. Well, did they have the twin boy in it? Octavio. We need him as the front guy. If we put the twink in the idol group, then it will work for sure. No, I'm talking about EN. Oh, you guys are talking about even the idol group on Holo Stars JP failed. Okay. I was wondering if on the EN side they tried it too.
we're losing it all and more of just reorganizing and redirecting into priorities, playing into each of your individual strengths. Exactly. So I think that would be the better way to approach things, because I know there's a lot of stuff going on and there's like a whole bunch of like the Joomer posting about like, oh, it's all over this and that, right?
I mean, it's kind of depressing.
I think
if
for
you're a
us,
fan,
it's a different approach to see if this will work better, and something that might be more attuned to our individual strengths and our like individual branding, our content and stuff like that, as opposed to trying to constantly force us to all be in the same like, you know, like not trying to pigeonhole everyone into the same box of, oh, here is like the full package deal. Everyone dances, everyone sings, everyone does choreography. This way it's more of everyone gets to shine in their own way and direct their energies into projects that they personally are really proud of. Like, I love singing. I know singing isn't my thing. Like, I'm still really proud of the covers that I've done and like the group songs that I've participated in. I have a lot of fun recording the covers and singing and all that, but it's not my main thing. So allocating a certain amount of budget into, hey, this money is only for cover money, or like this money is only for dance money. This money is only for like idol stuff. If you don't want to do all of that, the full package, then, you know, we shouldn't be forced to do the full package. So I think this change is going to be more of like a, you know, like each of the boys gets a bit of the budget distributed to them to be like, hey, do what best fits you and what best suits you.
That might be a blessing in disguise.
Your audience, what they want to see. I think that's the best way to approach it, because otherwise it just falls down into doomerisms. I know there's a lot of speculation and rumor online. Does it mean no more streaming pole dancing? I asked, they said no, I can't use my creative budget to purchase a pole dancing pole. They won't let me. They were like, yeah, we...
Yeah, but Holostars EN is in dire needs. We need to bust out the pole dancing.
The creative budget that
they're dropping the ball on that one. Come on. At this point, we need to do everything. Sell feed pics, open an only clubs, do pole dancing. Come on. Come on, we're there.
Are allocating to us is not like, they're not going to just hand us money. They're not going to be like, hey, here's a wad of cash. This cash would have gone to covers and... Damn,
I was just getting ready on my... I know, I was like at the ATM doing change right now. The Flay on Betel Haka pole dancing was very popular. I don't know why they're not like farming these stuff that's working well with their fan base. Hey, Jotube. Job to be. Rima, take into account how much art I have seen of Flayon and Haka being pretzeled back and forth. I think it has more to do than adding tweets. A link though? Yeah, open the only stars. Good. That's a good pun.
Songs and idol whatevers and all this stuff, like, they're not doing that. Cover has to hold the money, and then we have to ask for a project that, like, we gotta fill out the whole like project like proposal form and give them a presentation and everything, and like, this is how much I'm asking for and this is where the money will go to like so and so asset. I can't be all like, here is a project proposal, Shinwi buys a pole dancing pole. And then, you know, slide 1 on the PowerPoint is pole dancing. Slide 2 is clips from the 3D collab pole dancing. And then slide 3 is like, more? Question mark? I don't think that would fly with Safsan. So anyways, because of that, a lot of the time that I spend thinking about the whole situation.
Yeah, but my only issue with this format is that this only works if it doesn't take Cover Corp a year to respond to them and approve the projects, because some projects' popularity entirely ride on timing and like surfing a trend or like a hype wave. Like a stream I'll do tomorrow might not do as good as a stream I'll do today. Even releasing a video tomorrow as opposite to today on a topic, like, the internet moves so fast that if you're just a little bit late on riding a wave, it won't have the same impact. And Cover needs to give Holostars more flexibility. I think they should also branch out and start collabing with other popular indie VTubers, and they already do. but they should just let them have more freedom in general if they're not going to be helping them that much and supporting them. Yeah, they have to fix their perm issues.
Is more just like it is what it is now, and now we have to make the most of it. And what's the better approach here? Because the alternative is to constantly fight over basically what was the status quo, you know, like fighting and struggling to go back to where we were, and where we were wasn't that great to begin with, to be honest. And it's like, do we really want to fight this constantly with staff, you know, and have all these struggles when, you know, we ended up getting into this mess because of what we have had? Maybe this change, or maybe this different approach is, you know, it's something that we can try that's new, you know?
Sometimes when your back is against the wall, that's when you get the most innovative, and it can really work out. It can work out because it forces you to think outside of the box, and you might strike or land on a really good idea. So I hope it works out for them for real. Yeah, I mean, the old system just didn't work that well. They were hitting numbers that, like, what chat? Like, maybe like large indie VTubers were hitting. I mean, they have the name Holostars backing them. Let's watch some VTuber clips. There's so many Leah clips. It was Mother's Day lately.
No.
Hello, load. Why am I lagging?
Have you? Oh yeah, Mom. What do you think of the mouse pad?
Oh God, I didn't see this mouse pad.
Pretty much.
Thank you, $double. What did you mean by this? You have to like
Lean in.
lean in.
No, I love you guys.
Does it?
Yes, I do.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, I do.
No, she doesn't. Don't freaking lie. She doesn't like you guys. She told me last night when I was like, "Hey, Mom, remember we have the stream?" And she was like, "No, I forgot because I hate you and I hate your chat."
You know why I forgot? Because someone said, "Oh, it's not like she's a MILF or anything."
No, that's not what I said. I said
Because I'm pretty sure that there's some
No.
in there that would, yeah.
No,
I could find you a new daddy right now.
What the fuck? On again. She won't sit next to the microphone. She hates me.
Do you know how close I have to be? I feel like
I know. I don't know. I need a
I
new.
kind of feel like this is incestuous.
Okay, don't. Okay,
Yeah, okay, we're gonna strike
we're
that I
done.
said
We're
that.
done. No. Ignore that.
Yeah, ignore that. Sorry.
She's so focused right now.
I am.
Maybe watch this clip.
She's so rude. She's got me playing on this itty bitty screen.
It was
with-
edited
Oh my
differently.
God, your phone. You have a giant ass phone.
Oh my god, it's so small.
Oh my God, it's
That's
never
what she
big
said.
enough for you. It's
She's a size queen.
Well, I mean, like, I do have a certain limit. Half the time I think you're AI, but just without the intelligence.
What? Oh my God.
Goodness, look at this. Oh my God.
What
No
does this
one
mean?
likes you. You realize that,
Look
right?
at this. I'm gonna win.
You're just here for me.
I saw Necro wish Rin Mama happy Mother's Day on Sunday.
I hate you. Okay, so when I was learning to play chess, my older brother was like, "Oh, let's play chess." And this is going to sound super obnoxious, but we were at our grandparents' beach house. But that's part of the story. So he beat me in like 3 moves, right? And I was like, before we played,
Is she speaking to the microphone?
I said, "Don't beat me like super quick."
I
because
like
I'm
that
just
she keeps asking her to get closer to the microphone.
learning." And he said, "Okay, I won't." And then he beat me in 3 moves. I picked up his chessboard and I threw it over the balcony into the ocean. I'm gonna pick you up and throw you into the ocean.
Why?
Because you
Thank you,
suck,
double dollar.
and not in the fun way.
Not
So
in a
I
fun
convinced
way.
your youngest uncle
Thank you,
that
double dollar.
because he honestly thought that when he was a baby that my pee-pee got cut off, and I convinced him that no, it was only because girls can like stick it back in and take it out to pee.
No way!
All right, so now I know what Rid Mama needs to win.
It's true.
So now he's not gonna win. I'm gonna
Wait,
make
it
sure
didn't
of
even-
it.
Suck it, bitch!
Wait, she didn't win?
Suck it.
Outplayed.
Suck it. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm still in fucking 4th place.
That's crazy. My parents are not as fun at all. Me, you, and Amy can't stop laughing at Sakana's new Minecraft house. Wait, how bad is it? Maybe this will make me feel better about my own Minecraft skills.
Oh, yep, there it is. He settled on a village.
Oh my god. He used all that oak logs for that.
So a chat is saying he's
You know what?
freeloading off. He's freeloading off the village.
I'm glad he settled
I love Miyu's model. I think she's got one of the best models. It's so good.
far away.
She's a cow.
He has a cute little, like, outdoor patio. Isn't that adorable?
Wait, what's wrong
No,
with
it's
his house?
not adorable. Oh my
Wait,
god.
this is a great house. Wait, why are they laughing at this chat? I don't get it. This is a good house. This is much better than something I'd ever build.
Oh my god. Sakana home number 2. What the hell
It's
happened
a
to number
boat
1?
house?
Is he talking about the one at spawn?
Sleepy
Oh, it's a
demolished
floating
it
house.
Because it violated the commercial zoning laws of Spawn, yeah.
Then we have grounds to demolish people's houses in our property.
Wait.
Minecraft is a difficult game.
Oh yeah, and this is his...
Lantern torch.
What's wrong with that?
his very robust storage system.
He's so organized. What the fuck?
Diamond! Bro, got a double chest for a diamond.
What's wrong with having a double chest for diamonds?
Homemade armor.
Random min. Random dust. Animal. Bro.
Actually, he added a random eye.
I make my chat build the house because I don't know how.
Oh, because it's like...
The chat is like, bro thinks
No,
he's
it's
him.
not. It's copper. Fruits.
He's only got 4 berries in there. He's starving.
Ooh,
Oh my god.
He's got nice enchants in here.
I don't see it.
Enchants? This one.
Bro, what the?
Bro,
Oh.
how does Sakana have time to play games so much? What the fuck?
But the empire, the nation is too civilized to do some petty thievery. We will do some demolishing and deforestation though. Beat.
Oh my god, that's a pitiful garden. The fuck? He plays while driving? How? That's so dangerous.
Oh, that was so inspirational.
The melon is actually a paid actor, yes.
Oh my god.
This is Sakana's crib. How was it?
Well, I don't think it's worth the 10 stacks of oak.
Oh, they live in a cave? I thought you meant you live in a cave. Oh, her sheer optimism and her ability to acquire diamond in what looks like stock Minecraft. Yeah, he's trying. Okay, a clip called Noel. Let's see. Is this like it's an audio-based game? I should play this game. That looks fun. It sounds like Rima when she crashes out. Fuck you, chat. Wait, is this a live stream or is it a video?
And when you stand up for yourself,
You guys think I can bark? I can bark. I can totally bark. I just won't do it for free.
like when you stood up for yourself and you told that girl, like basically, you know,
I was gonna hunt her down and kick her butt because she was assaulting me at school with an umbrella to the point that I had bruises on my back.
and the terrorist, they call them a terrorist liaison. They were telling me that she was making terroristic threats.
Wait, they called her a terrorist with liaisons? I've never heard this before. Holy shit, my freaking ears, I'm so sorry.
And I was like, but it's not.
What type of what? I don't remember this.
What?
I was making terroristic threats as a child.
That's what they tried to tell me. And because it was the tone of your voice. And I said, well, that's
What?
interesting because I could tell you to go fuck yourself and smile at you. And it must mean I'm not being mean. And they told me that I wasn't being very nice because I didn't say fuck yourself. There was a K word in there that I said, if I told you to go unalive yourself and I smiled, does that mean that my tone of voice means I'm not serious? And they
Is Emojin vid drop 2 another one? Or the one that came out a few days ago? I don't think I have it in me to watch a full video right now. I'm actually running out of steam and I'm hungry. He dropped one on Crony and the Eternal Return thing. Oh my god. But it's relevant, is it? 9 minutes ago. Bro, he's a demon. Oh no, the volume was too loud. I'm sorry. But didn't Crony say she didn't want people to talk about it anymore?
said,
Yeah.
so you weren't suspended.
Well, I got suspended for 1 day, but that 1 day was the first day of Christmas break. And they just did that to make the other family happy. But I wasn't actually a suspension because we were already on break.
Yeah. So I was proud of you then. Stand up for yourself. Good.
Because this freaking bitch.
But hold on.
Hold on.
I was mad because the rule has always been you do not leave.
Yes, I was about to say, because when I was getting physically bullied by these girls at elementary school. Like they were hitting me with umbrellas and like actually assaulting me and like pulling my hair and stuff, right? And I couldn't take it anymore and I didn't know what to do. And so I tried calling them to talk about it and asked them to stop, but they didn't answer the phone. So I left a voicemail and I was like, hey, if you don't stop hurting me, I'm gonna hunt you down and kick your butt. And then they gave that to the superintendent and I started this whole thing. But I was like, I have bruises on my back from these freaking the girl's parents were like, well, those, she just needs to toughen up. She needs to get over it. Like, your daughter is assaulting me!
And the rule is, do not
Your
leave
children are awful.
an evidence trail. Like, if you're gonna do something, don't leave evidence around.
The American education system. You cannot fight your bullies back.
That's why I was mad. I was mad that you left the voicemail.
Yeah.
Because it was, if you had said it on the phone, it's she said it, she said, she can't really prove it. But you left a freaking voicemail.
What have you gone through, girl? I was a goth kid that like cursing children on the playground and LARPing as a Pikachu.
And then you wonder why they beat you.
And I was really into the gold rush. I was so obsessed with the gold rush in elementary school. I was like, dude, I had such an intense gold rush autism back then. Even the year after we stopped our gold rush unit, I was like, yeah, the gold rush! Oh my god, do you guys remember what we learned last year at the gold rush?
Sweetie, I would have beat you up in elementary school too.
I would have beat me up in elementary school too. I remember this one kid in my 5th grade class would get mad because I would space out and stare in his general direction. And he would come up to me on the playground.
And then you wonder why they beat you as crazy after Leah said she LARPed as a Pikachu. Rima doesn't know about the gold rush, typical Canadian. What do you mean? You're talking about like the American gold rush that happened like in the 1930s when people migrated to America to find gold rush? I don't think that's what she was obsessed in as a kid. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense, right? It's gotta be like some kind of pop culture reference. Oh, 1800s? Well, I was close, Maverick. I was kind of close, you know, a few hundred years difference.
I'm gonna be like, if you ever stare at me again in class, I'm gonna hit you. And I was like, I've never looked at you. I think you're ugly. And he got really mad.
It's what you learn as a kid in elementary
I was staring at his
What? Are you sure it's not some kind of kids game? It was clearly the Sierra Adventure game Gold Rush. Is this? It's not a reference. Wait, Rima's in an old fossil. Fuck you, Dark Ciel.
general direction spacing out during class, and he was getting self-conscious about it. He was like, I'm gonna hit you if you do it again. And I was like, you're ugly. I would never voluntarily stare at you.
And what's funny is I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
The time I got fired from being room mom from a volunteer position.
The time that I had to take care of the class pet, and my idea of taking care of the class pet was to get it arrested by cops.
What?
The time I had to take etiquette classes because I was too rowdy for hanging upside down on the monkey bars, so they forced me to take etiquette classes. And then I got really mad about it, so I went on the playground and I stared at the sun for like 20 seconds.
And you're the reason why classes are being canceled for the eclipse. Because they're afraid people like you.
I got so mad about being forced to take etiquette classes when I was in private school. I went and I stared at the sun for a bunch of seconds. My Happy Bunny lunchboxes I would roll up to school with, and they'd be like, you can't have censored curse words on your lunchbox. We're calling your mother. And my mom would be like, haha, Bunny.
Like, who do you think bought
her? Mom is so based. I would give my soul for her mom.
For her.
They'd be like, you can't bring those to school. My mom was like, Bunny. That time my classmate tried to make me say, or did make me say hell when I was going to private school, and I had to pull my card all the way to the red card, which is a call home to my mom, and I cried the whole time. But then when my mom came, she was like, who fucking cares?
My fellow brothers, so cool. In the face of our common dangers, in this winter of our hardship.
That's funny. Did I press wash? Oh, thank God. Kanade was too bratty even for lapless. Oh my God.
ヘスの話をじゃあ振り返りたいと思います。ガチで映画
I fucking love Laplace background music. I actually contacted her artist, but it was too expensive, man. But she's doing the, you know, the vibe, the villain vibe that I like.
の方の展示をさ見れる時間があって見てたのよ。でなんか最初マッチ売りようなとかねねちとめっちゃ喋ってたけどその辺と喋ってたんだけどなんか体調悪くてみんなゆっくり見てたんだけど我が輩だけちょっと駆け足で見てたのね。で私も体調悪いからもう一番最初に帰ろうとしててもう待ってたのよ。なんかバスで帰りますかじゃあみたいな感じで待ってたのね。で何人かで帰ろうみたいな感じになってたらしくて他のフォロメンとかスタッフさんが来るの待ってたらちょっともう最悪の人来てもう奏が来て「ルプルプトン帽子かわいいね」みたいなやべえ絡まれると思う。 TikTok で可愛い女の子見てたら「ルプルプトン何見てるの TikTok ね TikTok 好きなの若いね」とか言ってでもこの楽器と思ってやべえ来たと思って。
She's like, this is like a mega panel.
車乗った瞬間、ちょもう寝るからって言って。寝るの。まだ若いのにもう眠いんだ。あ、違う、もう楽器だから眠いんだねとか言って、寝ますって。寝ますって。うざがらみ来たと思って。
I'm like picturing the scene exactly like a manga in my head. It's so funny. I can visualize this.
リリカは静かだった。最高でリリカと隣になりたかった。なんで我が輩隣だったんだろう、奏でと。どうしてなんだろう。それで寝てたのよ。もう寝たふりしてたわけ。最初はね、もう眠かったけど、最初はもう寝たふりじゃん。そしたら奏がなんかツイートしようとしてんのマネージャーに怒られてた。俺のラプラプタンが隣で寝てるみたいな。なんやねんそれと思って。そしたらダメですって怒られてて、あ、ダメなんだ。ダメなんですねって言ったら、ラプラプタンツンデレかよみたいな言われて、奏でに。マジ照れたことね。照れたことねと思って。そういうこともありましたね、ホロライブフェスは。
Oh my god. What? Cecilia kicks a squirrel?
Go up and talk to it.
You want me to talk to the squirrel?
Yeah.
Ah, squirrel!
Oh, I thought IRL. Okay, it's in a game.
I'm not walking
That's
like that. Guys, it's time.
Wait, Gigi? What the fuck? Gigi is an orange. Oh,
the squirrel lunges at your foot
what?
and bites it.
Oh.
Kick the squirrel.
What?
Kick the squirrel. I gotta. How dare you? Hey, I did it! Barely!
Wait, what is this?
How dare the squirrel do that?
Dude, no. Why'd you guys send me a Baldur's Gate 3 now? Like, the mods are gonna get triggered. If only Rima played Baldur's Gate 3. You know what? My friend messaged me today, and she was like, I got Baldur's Gate 3! You should play it with me. You guys did this on purpose. You planted this clip.
To me, I feel like it deserves a kick.
Kick the squirrel.
You claim victory over the squirrel, though you're not sure why you were fighting to begin with.
I love this game.
Do you feel better about it? Do you feel pretty good now?
Is the squirrel named Timber? Or is it the class of
Rest
squirrel?
in peace,
No,
Timber!
It has a name. You
It
can
has
talk
a
to it. It gives a quest. I have animal handling. I could have spoken to it and it would have given us some information. His name was Timber, and you killed him.
Okay, if something bites you, wouldn't you kick it too? It's not my fault it's so freaking weak. Well,
His name was Timber, and you killed him.
oh yeah, of course. Subscribe, like, leave a comment.
Wait, I love
all
this.
of that. Make sure to share it with your friends. Wink.
Wait, I love this. It actually looked like she was
His
in
name
like
was
Hala
Tim.
and stuff. It's so cool. Okay, yeah, well, maybe I could play Baldur's Gates or something. Maybe. We get. Did you say the other day you're gonna save the game trailer in Variety React? Did you send it in Variety React? Where is it? Remember, we'll choose all the wrong answers like I do in Vampires the Masquerade. Wait, are games trailers gonna copyright me? It's 100 hours for Baldur's Gate 3? But it's like the kind of game you gotta play with people too, so I gotta like set up a collab for that. Wait, no! Wait, can I... No, I asked Leah if she was actually into like the historical gold rush as a kid, and I was like, am I missing a reference here? And she just responded. She said, yes, I was unironically in it, and she used to wear a flannel shirt to school, and she was LARPing about it at the time. She was crazy into it! No! What? That's so fucking funny. No wonder she's so creative right now, and she's such a good VTuber and entertainer. She's been practicing ever since she was a kid. Ask her about Baldur's Gate 3. No, why? She paid the price though. Bro, I didn't get obsessed with any kind of historical period or event until like college. That was way too that was too advanced for me. I was a dumb kid. Oh, you mean to play Baldur's Gate 3? Fuck, she's gonna be so good at role-playing that I'm gonna have to step up my role-play game. Damn it. I was like, what was I doing? I was like, I don't know. What was I doing in elementary school? We were like sneaking behind. We were like doing like backroom deals, exchanging forbidden mangas. Manga! Sorry, I'm not supposed to say the S at mangas because it's already plural. Fuck, I said it again. But yeah, we were like, we were playing marbles in elementary school, and then the school banned it. There were like people were abusing the marbles trading system because some kids were getting scammed because they were like trading like marbles. They were getting fleeced by other marble players and shit. So they banned the marbles, and then they banned also manga because the manga that we liked were they would say some bad curse words in them sometimes, and they didn't want us to read it. You say mango or mangoes? Well, it depends. If there's many mangoes, I'll say mangoes. That's crazy. You would think the marble man would be a choking hazard. I didn't think of that. Yeah, market stuff. The marbles are scarce. Yeah, there was different fads. And there was a Pokemon, trading cards and stuff. Rima was the marble kingpin. Listen, don't expose me. Yeah, it could be a really fun game as a 4-man collab, that's for sure. What do you mean backroom exchange? Please. Well, we would exchange like the manga volumes like in secret because it was not allowed. It was forbidden. It was forbidden. while you were painting with crayons, Leah was eating them. You are not the same. I know, she's so much more advanced than me. I'm never gonna catch up. Okay, I can look up that trailer. Alright, cool. What is this? Yeah, but for which game is this? Stranger Than Heaven? Oh, 6 days ago? This is new? I'm in. It's about mafia. I'm in. This is like real life Giorno.
これが俺たちの国だ。登場会。ほいじゃあいよいよ兄貴組立ち上げるんじゃの。やっちゃろうや。兄貴なら絶対にてっぺん取れますけ。ありがとうな。
I would love to be a Yakuza, but I wouldn't like to do any crime or like shoot people. But I like the style and the money and like having swords and shit.
そういうんじゃねえんだ。は？俺たちみてえなヤクザもん、帰る場所のない連中が生きていける、そんな場所があったらいいって思わねえか。ねえだろ、そんなの。だから作るんだよ、俺たち自身で。
He's kind of hot. But they're gonna go to Vinland.
I found a place where I'm not alone, so I navigate.
That right there, that's the Japan you've been dreaming about.
You know I could take you somewhere.
This is Japan.
Stranger than heaven.
Stranger Than Heaven?
Back streets walking on the edge of the night. Senses sharper than the edge of the night.
Oh, it's in 1915?
Just what are we trying so hard to protect?
Wait, Snoop Dogg was in there?
歌を食い物にして蒼天堀の帝王なんて呼ばれて、それでできた居場所ってのは俺の欲しかったものなんでしょうか。
There's no way that song is not DMCAing me, by the way.
What's your story? Just a poem for the Yakuza. Some things never change. Obsessing over one man's death. That's no way to live a life.
Wait, the combat looks nice.
But I can't just leave it alone. If I don't settle this, my life can't ever begin.
Stranger than heaven.
Nice to know you're not scared.
Wait, that is Snoop Dogg! I wasn't being gaslit. That's actually Snoop Dogg, bro. They put the fucking... His hairstyle is funny and facial hair.
Dive through the silence where the memories blurred.
Remember my promise,
In the air, men coming over with you, leap for prayer. A secret ain't very hard in the past. Rumors rise slow, but the truth moves fast. Under my death, her name still burns.
Wait, the voice acting is like so good.
怖い顔してますよ、社長。
Wow.
You know, we could always just make our own country. It's the only choice we got. Our only way forward is to make a place for ourselves. That settles it, Makoto. If this country won't accept us, we'll carve out our own right from underneath it.
I love the settings. The story seems really good. I like that they're fighting with like whatever tools they have too. I think one dude was smashing another guy's head with like a sake cup or something. It's such a banger song. Oh yeah, but this is where I insert my rage bait comment, but like I feel like the graphics look a little bit PS4-ish though. Like the graphics aren't fitting the quality of the story and the voice acting.
Come on, join the fun. It's our homecoming after all.
So long, America! This is my home, and nothing's gonna change that!
Oh, this is an open game? Yeah, the gameplay, the story, the music, and the cast look amazing. I agree. Yeah, I know. Chad was gonna get triggered by this comment. Alright, I'm gonna cancel you. I know you guys would get mad if I said that. That's why I said it. This is RGG? What does that mean, RGG? At least it might run true. They've hit tech blockades due to AI. Wait, what do you mean? What happened? They dump all the resources on the story and don't really update the graphics much. Oh. Oh, DLSS 5 is off, that's all? Oh, that makes sense then. Oh, this is the studio that makes Yakuza. Okay. Oh, this is RGG. They are known for graphics. Okay.
Stranger than heaven.
Wow. Wait, this looks so dope. Like, this is like a show. That's a show I would watch. That I would eat up. Ooh, Xbox. No. Oh, since we have AI making prices expensive, it's hard to make cutting edge stuff when we gotta rely on older stuff. Got it. Dude, this song is so good, but the trailer looks so good. Also, I love period pieces and I love Yakuzas. I think like merging all of this together with the Japan setting and the story looked so fucking cool. When is that game coming out? Nearly one of the greatest and coolest and hypest trailer I've ever seen. Now if you could just release a full song. Oh, okay, then maybe we won't get copyrighted because it's not released yet. Ado staring Ado. I think all of these people were famous actors. Is there that one like Japanese actor that's in literally every single movie and he's like really good looking and like very like handsome? He like played in Shogun as well. Hiroyuki Sanada? I'm gonna look him up. Hiroyuki Sanada. Yes, it's him! It's him! He's like perfect. This guy is casted in every single role. If they need like an Asian dude, he's in there. Like in all the American movies. Also, his eyes does the thing that I like the Itachi like line under their eyes. Oh, the two actors are from Shogun? Which one is the other one? Bullet Train. That rings a bell. I feel like I've seen Bullet Train. Oh, it's a 2022 film. Maybe I have not seen Bullet Train actually, never mind. One of the female characters is the girl from Shogun. Oh. Bullet Train is really good. I started watching like Deadpool versus Wolverine yesterday. It was pretty funny. Deadpool does a lot of butt jokes, so I enjoyed those jokes. I also watched Morty Supreme the other day. It was good. It was a good movie. The dialogue was really good. It's like an assassin funny action movie. I usually stay away from funny movies because usually funny movies aren't like good movies. They're like that spy movie. You know, they're like kind of just dumb. I like watching good movies. All right, you're canceled. Oh, this one is a 10-10 action? Okay. It's good if it's funny. You know, but there's like good movies, like Oscar-winning movies that are like that have comedy in them. But it's like, okay, let me think of the comedy genre, like with that, you know, guys, that one actress that only does that. Okay, never mind. I can't remember her name. No, like I like watching like critically acclaimed stuff because I don't have time to watch a bunch of things. I watch like Academy Awards or Oscars or just like stuff that are like critically acclaimed in other countries. Or like cult classics. No, No Other Choice was really good. I mean, I watched a lot of foreign movies. Okay, I did like John Wick. I was actually surprised with both Snoop Dogg and Addo of that game. I feel like buying it low key. It feels like GTA, but it's GP. It looks so fucking good. True normie top 5 letterbox slop. Shut up with your letterbox. Miss Rima is too good for casual movies, I guess. Damn. Since the person has not seen The Princess Bride. Okay, I missed out on that one. No, I'm not a snob. I told you guys I watched the Deadpool and Wolverine movie yesterday. That's not like considered a really great movie. It's a superhero one. I used to be really into superhero movies. I used to be really into superhero movies, okay? They fell off. They fell off hard. I just stopped talking about movies. No, it's you guys. You don't have good movies taste. I don't like them anymore. I like the X-Men franchise. Dune was good. You take that back. Don't call Dune slop. No, you guys don't have good taste. You don't have good taste. We hush buffoon. Look, we have a lot. No. Where's Kiwasa? Me and him have a lot. Where's I need help. Send help. There's some people we have similar movie taste with, okay? You guys just don't know. Crowdgen. Me and Crowdgen have similar movie taste. Where's Crowdgen? We need him in the chat room right now. Rima is looking up top 10 letterbox. No, I'm not. Don't hide behind your Greer. Look. Kiwasa here to see. Says someone with moldy taste. Like, listen up, buddy. D suffers. Are you sure you don't want me to make you suffer right now? You're on your own. Take the L. I'm holding this L. Okay, what? You know, no, come on, Howling God. There was that one Korean movie that we both enjoyed. I haven't watched The Menu yet, but it's been on my list for a long time. Apparently the Sheep Detective movie is good. That you say that because you saw that Pippa tweet. Yes, Parasite was really good. Parasite was really good. Yeah, Squid Games was good. It was really good. I did not watch the second one. I don't think it's gonna be good. Rima looking for defenders on her moldy movie taste. No, I'm not checking. Okay, what's the top 10 movies on Letterboxd? I bet they're gonna be ass. Okay, let's Letterboxd. Fuck, I've never even fucking went on that website. Look. Okay, what like, okay, where list. How do I navigate this place? No, 300 was good. You guys are dumb. Letterboxd top 500 movies. Okay, 12 Angry Men was good. I don't know if I watched Harakiri. Maybe I did. Seven Samurai was great. I don't know this one. Shawshank Redemption was good. Godfather was good. Human Condition. I didn't watch these. City of God, I watched this. Lord of the Ring, that's OP. Schindler's Resist, I watched it. Parasite, that's good. The Godfather, yes. Ikiri, I don't know. Cinema Paradiso, I don't know. Ran, I'm pretty sure I watched this, but that's on my watch list to watch again. I didn't know it was really good. We're watching Rima get exposed in real time. Fuck you! I watched most of these! You guys haven't even watched most of these. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly was good. Le Trou, that means the whole. I didn't watch that one. She probably hates Adam Sandler's movies. I mean, I used to watch them as a kid. I don't think I'd rewatch them. I don't think I've seen this. I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this. There's 3 Human Condition movies. I loved all the Dark Knights. Those were some of the best Batman movies. Evangelion we watched. Woman in the Dunes. Haven't seen that one. Battle of Algiers. I haven't seen that one. There Will Be Blood. I watched this. I remember watching this. I went to the movie theaters for this. Goodfellas was good. The Cranes Are Flying. I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen that one. Interstellar I've watched. And this one is actually from a French Canadian. It's from the guy that did Dunes. That's right. All my Dunes hater in chat. Spirited Away was good. I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen that one. Apocalypse Now, yeah. I've seen The Apartment. Sunset Boulevard, that was great. That's a cult movie. Like really campy. Tokyo Story I didn't see. Lord of the Rings was amazing. I love the Lord of the Rings. I haven't seen any of these. Life is Beautiful. That rings a bell. Barry Lyndon was amazing. Yeah, Villeneuve. Yeah, he's great. I haven't seen this row except for Barry Lyndon. Pianist was good. The guy that plays the pianist is like sexy. He looks like the lawyer from JJK. Lawrence of Arabia was actually amazing. Hey, I haven't seen that one. That's the one you guys wanted me to watch on stream. Oh, Pharaoh My Concubine. I watched that one not long ago. I watched it like a few months ago. It was fucking good. It was really long. I had to watch it in like 3 sittings, but it was really good. Empire Strikes Back. Yeah. Classic. I watched this one. That's the one with Zendaya, right? I haven't seen that one. Stalker. I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen that one. Not this. Not this. Princess Mononoke. Yeah, of course. The Handmaiden. That's one of my favorite movies. I'd say The Handmaiden is one of my favorite movies. That was so fucking good. The storytelling, it was classy. The shots were elegant. It was really good. The sets, the plot, everything. The dialogue. What the fuck is the Spider-Verse doing on this? It's a slop list? Well, you guys told me to go on Letterboxd. Of course it's a slop list. That's why I go on Rotten Tomato. Also in Zendaya. Isn't that what I said? Once Upon a Time in the West I watched because I love like cowboy movies and western movies. Dune! Dune is in the top 100. Good Will Hunting, that's a classic. Persona, when was that released? Oh, in 1966. I haven't seen these. Seven, that's really good. I See Perfect Blue. I haven't seen that one. Watch along of Perfect Blue would be nice. Is that an anime? Rising pop star Mima quit singing to pursue a career as an actress. She takes on a role in a popular detective show. Her handlers and collaborators begin turning up murdered. Nice. One Flew Over the Cuck's Nest. Yes, I've seen that one. I think they made us watch that in high school. Obviously, it's good. I also read the book. Old Boy, one of my favorite movies. Dude, I've seen... Oh, All About Eve was really good, by the way. I've seen that. Inglourious Bastard. Yeah, I think it was good, but I wouldn't watch it again. Rear Window, Army of the Shadows. I don't know these. Maybe I will have to start checking out Letterboxd list. Perfect Blue is literally everything we need to know about VTuber stalkers. Oh, okay, we should do a watch along of that. Perfect Blue is even more relevant today with streamer culture. Old Boy was great. There's this one Korean because I used to watch a lot of like old movies and they're like blending in my head and I never found that movie again. There is a like I think it's a Korean movie where there's a woman as the protagonist and she like kills a dog at one point. She like you don't see it, but she like grabs it and she takes it off screen and she shoots it and it's like this small dog and it yelps and it like was stuck in my mind because it was like kind of traumatizing. But it's like a movie like Old Boy. It's like a revenge story. Memories of Murder. Oh, interesting. I feel like I'm not gonna remember that name, so I'm gonna have to ask you again about that one. Yeah, are you guys satisfied now? Thanks, Rima, thanks. Now everyone imagined that. Yeah, well, I'm sharing my trauma with y'all, you know. We can be closer together by sharing this trauma. If you guys ever know what this movie is, I'd love to watch it again. You know that is it an Old Boy? There's a scene where he eats a squid. Fun fact, he ate that entire live squid for the movie. It was not like CGI effects or anything. Like he actually ate it for the movie. We must stop it. Have you seen a Serbian film? No, I haven't I haven't watched that one. Rima never watched Bridge Over the River Kwai? No, I don't think so. But I've watched all the 70s samurai movies. Sanakchi is real food. It's also dangerous because the tentacles can wrap inside your throat. No, that's fucking crazy. That sounds traumatizing. I would never eat that. Sometimes I choke on dead food, so on cooked food. I would never eat a live squid. And the horse head on the Godfather was a real one as well. No. Trollhunter Dead Snow. If it's a good movie, I'll watch it. I watched a Norwegian movie the other day. It was called The Ugly Stepsister. It was so fucking traumatizing and disgusting. It was like a dark body horror movie. It was like a dark take on the Cinderella story, where like you follow the stepsister instead, and she's like ugly and she's trying to be as pretty as like Cinderella. And it's gross. It's gross. It's gross. She eats a tapeworm so she can get skinny, and then, oh my god. How about a British film? Yeah, I like British film. I mean, I've seen plenty. There's no French films in that list, though. She called it the Cuck's Nest. Yeah, you guys like that one? It was a funny pun, right?
Oh, no.
Yeah, all the Disney movie origin stories are much darker. I've never watched Cannibal or Hannibal. Was it Hannibal with Nicholas, that actor with the crazy eyes? Yeah, Seven Psychopath was good for sure. Because I thought it'd be scary, so I didn't watch Hannibal. No. Silence of the Lamb would also freak me out. It's like a cold story. That's a no. That's a no. Oh, Silence of the Lamb goes before Hannibal? Rima, I'm trying to have lunch. I'm sorry, Sarah. Rear Window is a good movie. This? Have I seen this? It only takes one witness to spoil the perfect crime. A wheelchair-bound photographer spies on his neighbors from his apartment window and becomes convinced one of them has committed murder. I feel like I've seen this. Yeah, I feel like I've seen this. But it's like, because I have such a bad memory, sometimes I have to like rewatch stuff and reread stuff because I just don't remember them. I don't think I watched The Boy in Striped Pajamas. Fargo was good, yeah. Yeah, it's Hitchcock. I probably watched it. Psycho. Isn't that they made this like Netflix show that's actually pretty bad. But I watched like 2 episodes with my friend when we were in Republic Dominican. And in that show it's about like this murderer, and there's like Hitchcock in the show. And they think he based Psycho off that guy. But is Silence of the Lamb actually scary, or is it watchable? But right now, the next movie I'm gonna watch is probably that Japanese movie that we saw earlier, because that's been on my list for a long time and it's been really intriguing me. This. Oh, and it's based on Shakespeare King's Lear reimagined? No, I'm not watching Old Man over the Poltergeist. Are you crazy? Dominican Republic said backwards in French? Yes, it is said backward in French. You were trying to make fun of me. Which one is this movie? Come and See? I've never... The invasion of a village in Belarus by German forces sends young Floria into the forest to join the weary resistance fighters. I love war movies. How come I never watched that one? Is this Russian? What befalls others today, maybe your own fate tomorrow. Oh, when we were in Japan, we went to this temple and they showed us these ceiling planks where apparently a lot of samurais committed harakiri on it, and you could see like some very, very old bloodstains on it. Anyway. So am I redeemed now for the movie stuff? I feel like I redeemed myself because you guys were freaking out. See, there was no funny movie. There was no comedy in the top 100. That's all I'm saying. Even the Letterboxd people are saying that. I don't even like them. I'm not even into Letterboxd. Not until you watch a horror movie on stream? No, but you guys already make me play horror games. My heart rate, it can't take much more. Necro is right. You should watch Event Horizon. A comedy doesn't need to be in top 100 to be goated. Yes, I'm going to be continue playing VTMB. I posted a schedule on Twitter today. We are going to be playing it on Thursday, Friday, and maybe Saturday. And then on Sunday, I'm volunteering for some charity thing, so I won't be home. Evil Dead 2? No, I don't want horror movies. You guys won't be there to hold my hand after I close the stream, so fuck off. Alright, I'm sending you guys to Leah and Alien Mixture. I'm gonna go eat. I think I'm like actually gonna come down with a cold, so I need to go get some rest. I love y'all. Take care, everybody. Thank you for everything. For the roast of super chat and memberships, the bits, and thanks for hanging out. I love y'all. Bye bye. Oh wait, I need to close this first.